Hi guys, you all are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mara Unique, and in today's video I want to be doing a very detailed makeup tutorial for beginners. If you're a beginner and you're still struggling to do your makeup, please kindly watch this video to the end and follow the easy steps. You are going to learn it, I promise. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the business of the day.
The first thing I usually do is to apply edge control on my brows to help me coordinate the hair and also to serve as brow gel. Now I'm brushing my natural brow hairs upward using a spoolie. This helps me see the natural shape of the brows. And now I'm going to use my brow pencil to lightly outline the bottom of the brows. I'm not pressing the pencil too hard because I want the front of the brows to look soft and natural. And for beginners, I recommend starting gently. Don't try to make your brows extremely dark or too sharp. And now I'm filling in the sparse areas using light hair-like strokes. Mind you, when you get to the front of the brows, use very little product because we don't want the front to look like a block. All you just need is something that will still give you a soft and natural look. After filling them in, I'm brushing through the brows again with my spoolie to soften everything. And very important beginner's tip, blend your brow products properly.
So the next thing I'm going to do is to take a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than my skin to highlight my brows.
Now I'm going to clean around my brows using a concealer. I'm applying a small amount of concealer underneath the brow and carefully cleaning the shape. This is to give me a sharper and well-defined brows. And also, highlighting your brows is very important to give you a cleaner job. And don't use too much concealer because it can make the brows look too heavy. Use a small flat brush and blend the concealer carefully. I'm using a separate brush to blend in my concealer. Make sure you use a separate flat brush to blend in your concealer very carefully to your skin. And for the top of the brows, you can use a concealer that is close to your skin tone, or better still, use your foundation to highlight the top of the brows. Me, I always like to use my foundation to highlight it, the foundation that is the same with my skin tone. And when doing this, take your time with the step because well-defined brow can really change the appearance of the whole makeup. Once you draw your brows, your face will automatically change. Now I'm going to apply my eyeshadow primer or base before I apply my eyeshadow. The essence of eyeshadow primer is to create a flawless, long-lasting and vibrant canvas for your eye makeup. Yes, it's very important, and it also enhances pigmentation. It brightens and neutralizes the eyelid, allowing eyeshadow colors to pop up and appear through their packaging. And it will also act as a specialized base that will grip your eyeshadow. And after that, I'm still going to use a brush, a flat brush, to blend it into my skin before I start applying my eyeshadow. And for my eyeshadow, I'm choosing this neutral color for my crease. I'm applying a neutral shade into my crease. And mind you, whenever you want to apply eyeshadow on your crease, you have to choose a matte eyeshadow first. You have to apply a matte eyeshadow on your crease. And when I mean crease, this is what I mean by crease. The inner corner, this is what I mean by crease. This is where you apply your matte eyeshadow before you go for your shimmer. So I'm using a fluffy blending brush and applying the color with a gentle back and front motion. Don't rush this step, especially as a beginner. You don't have to rush it, because one of the biggest secrets to beautiful eyeshadow is blending. And instead of packing a lot of products at once, start with a small amount and gradually build the color. Now I'm adding a slightly deeper shade to the outer corner of the eyes. I'm choosing this purple color because I love the way it pops out. And the result was so giving and beautiful, guys. So I'm concentrating most of the color on the outer part and blending it inward. This gives the eye more definition. And I'm gently blending where the colors meet so there are no harsh lines. And I'm also going to use this darker shade on my inner corner because I love two colors. I love combining two colors of eyeshadow because the result is always giving. I don't know, but I love two colors. Most times I normally do two colors of eyeshadow. I don't know for every other person, but that's my choice. That's my choice. I love two colors a lot because I hardly do one color of eyeshadow. So after that, I'm still using a separate brush to blend it properly, to blend where the lines meet so there are no harsh lines. Now I'm applying my face primer before the foundation. Face primer does a lot of things for your makeup. It will help you grip your makeup. It provides a dewy moisture-rich base for dry or flaky skin, and it also controls shine. Primer helps the skin before foundation. Depending on the type of primer you use, it can control oil, smooth the appearance of pores, or add hydration. So now I'm applying my foundation. I'm going to start with a little product and build it gradually. Make sure your sponge is slightly damp, not soaking wet. Then gently press the sponge into the skin rather than dragging it across the face. Don't drag. Just use a tapping motion, and don't forget to blend your foundation down towards your neck so that there isn't an obvious line between your face and your neck. And most importantly, as a beginner, you don't need too much foundation. You need just a little product. A little product can go a long way for you. And before you start applying it on your face, do not take the foundation directly to your face. Put it at the back of your hand, then use your beauty blender and pick up the product from the back of your hand and start applying it on your face. Now I'm going to highlight my face with my concealer. Concealer is used to brighten underneath the eye, forehead, your cheekbones and the bridge of your nose, and cover areas where you need a little extra coverage. And please be gentle when blending the under eye because that area is very delicate. And I'm also making sure the concealer blends seamlessly into the foundation because the most important thing here is for you to blend your product properly. You take a little product and you blend it properly. After that, I just went ahead to contour my face, which I did off camera. Use a contour product around the areas where you want more structure. Now I'm going to set the areas where I applied concealer using setting powder. This helps reduce creasing and help the makeup stay in place. And don't apply too much powder if you have dry skin. I'm just using a small amount of powder underneath the eye around the areas where I tend to get oily. Now I'm just going to line my inner eyeliner. Now I'm just going to add some color back into the face with this pink blush. Apply the blush to the cheek and blending it slightly upward, just at the apple of your cheek, not downward. Start with a small amount because some blushes are highly pigmented. You can always build the color. Now I'm just going to contour my nose. Mind you, whenever you are contouring your nose, you start from where your brow started from. Then you drag it downward. And also don't forget to blend it so there are no harsh lines. Make sure you blend it directly into your skin. Blend it properly, just like I said. You blend, blend, blend. Blend it properly so that there are no harsh lines. Now I'm adding a little highlighter on my nose. During the application, I always like to use my hand to apply it. Then after that, I can now use brush to blend it if need be. But most times, I usually use my hand to add the highlighter on my nose. So now I'm using a brush to just blend it out so there are no harsh lines. Now I'm just going ahead to apply also on my eye where I applied my eyeshadow at the outer corner of my eye. I just wanted something that would give me that sharp look. I just wanted that area to be brighter. I'm now adding a little highlighter. I'm applying it to the high point of my cheek, the bridge of my nose, and a tiny amount above the lips. You don't need to cover your entire face in highlighter. We just want a beautiful glow when the light hits the face. Now I'm setting the rest of my face with a little powder foundation to bring everything together. This helps create a more even finish, and don't forget, especially as a beginner, don't overload your face with powder. A little amount is okay. Make sure you blend it properly. And the next thing, I'm using a lip liner to define the lips. I'm following my natural shape and slightly defining the edges. I applied my lipstick from my lips palette and now I'm blending the lips into the lips liner so there are no harsh lines. So after applying this color of lipstick, which is orange, I went ahead to use a nude lipstick from the same lips palette to coat it because it's looking as if the lips is too shouty, so I had to use the nude color to calm it down. And finally, I'm adding a little lip gloss to give the lips a beautiful finish because I always like my lips to be glossy. I don't like just matte lipstick. That's why I usually add my gloss just to make it shiny. And finally, I'm going to finish the makeup with setting spray. So guys, this is the finished makeup. As you can see, you don't need to be a professional makeup artist to create a beautiful makeup look. The important things are choosing the right product, using a small amount, blending properly and practicing consistently. If your makeup doesn't come out perfectly the first time, don't give up. Makeup is a skill, just like any other skill. You get better with practice. And so guys, this brings us to the end of today's makeup tutorial and I hope you enjoyed watching and most importantly, learned something new. If you enjoyed this look, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss my next makeup and beauty tutorials. Let me know in the comment section what you would like me to teach you next. Thank you so much for watching. Bye loves.